fucking see if they're like behind us, because I'm like, holy shit, they could literally just follow us right now.
No, literally.
It's terrifying.
I have never, and like we're kind of talking about this after, like it's so sad that we live in a society where as girls we fear, like, you know what I mean, like if we were boys we wouldn't have felt that way.
Like the crazy thing is that the whole time, like, we're thinking, like, in our heads we're all thinking, if only we had like a man with us right now. Like, that's so upsetting. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Like I have never, like, I swear my heart stopped when those two guys walked by us, because I was like,
and that's so disappointing that this is like our fucking life, and that's what girls now have to think about.
Yeah. Like I wish like everyone in this world could have pictured what happened tonight, because like literally like
it's so hard to understand, like, not being there, but like you literally have to imagine just woods for miles and not a single soul, like, besides the three of us and like these two fucking men.
The cicadas are with us. I'm like, all you hear,
the cicadas and the spiders. So I'm like, I'm gonna go die now.
Yeah, whatever they're called, cicadas, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. I'm like, I don't even know, what are they called? Can we like Google that?
Cicadas.
I thought they were cicadas.
I'm pretty sure you're making that up.
I mean, probably.
I mean, maybe there's an I in there. But I think it's silent.
Who knows?
But she's like, I don't give a fuck, they were there.
Yeah, like literally it's like you hear the like leaves, like, you know, wrestling with each other.
It was full on scary movie.
It was
in this bitch, and
we were just like, no, like, oh my god, like meanwhile also
sweating our ass off.
Neither one of us got them, but Morgan was getting messages. So we're, like I said, or like Alexa said, we're an hour away from High Point. Yeah. High Point is, so mind you, we start getting these, or Morgan starts getting these messages at the very top of the mountain. Everyone starts texting her, like, are you good?
God, totally left this out. Yeah. Like, oop, we're backtracking. There was apparently like a huge fucking thunderstorm at High Point, and I'm getting texts too. Like, my boyfriend's texting me, and he's like, oh my god, it's like raining like so hard. Right. And like Morgan's getting, oh my god, are you guys okay? Like, it's raining. So now, like, that's in our head, right? Yeah. So now, like, as we're walking down, we're just waiting for the sky to fucking open. Yeah. As we're in this terrible situation, like, to add rain on top of it, we were like, holy shit, we're just gonna have to fucking die at that point.
Imagine, like, imagine going down with rain. Dude, we would have hurt ourselves, like, bad.
Hurt us. Seriously, I honestly think, like, we were thinking it anyway. We're like, I don't even know if we're gonna make it back. Like, honestly, like,
this is so dramatic.
Dude, I'm not gonna make it back. I'm like, bitch, but I swear, like, I'm like, either an animal's gonna come out and take us, like, the sky's gonna open, and we're just gonna fucking pass the fuck out.
Did you see me? I got the like, I just shivered. Like, I got the shivers.
Bitch, stop. No, now that I think about it, you give me, like, anxiety, because I swear, like, it was so scary. It was so fucking scary. I was like, we're just gonna die tonight. That's it.
I'm like, no, like, bring back, like, I thought we were gonna have to make some phone calls.
Dude, I swear. Like, people are probably like, wow, these bitches are so fucking
No, because I know, like, at the same time, they're probably like, oh my god, it's just a hike. But, like, it's literally, like,
it's scary.
It was not
good for us.
I just never felt so, like, you knew it was bad, too. Like, it's so hard because, obviously, people weren't there to witness it. Yeah. But I wish they could have...
What? Fucking seen you sliding down the rocks, like, every 5 seconds.
I wish people could have seen.
Bitch, you gotta tell me, because I don't know what you're laughing about.
Okay. Oh my god. Like, get yourself together, Skyla. So, oh god. I wish people could have seen, like, the last 5 minutes before we got into the car. So, I'm like,
I totally forgot about this.
To put in perspective.
My fear of bugs. Yeah, and so the fucking cicadas.
Yeah, so exactly. So, Alexa has a very, big fear of bugs. So
it's ridiculous.
The, like, first, like, little bit of the hike was on pavement. Like, so I thought this hike, that's the other thing. Regardless. We get back to the pavement, so we're like, oh my god, we're almost here.
Yeah, we're literally like, holy shit, we're at the pavement. So, like, we're like, okay, we literally got to walk like 2 minutes and we're at the car.
Right. So now we're at the stairs. So I'm like, we literally can see your Jeep.
Like,
we can see it. So
we're looking at the Jeep. It's literally like 10 feet away.
So we're literally like,
we're like, finally, like, we fucking made it.
Literally, like, we're like, our bodies are calming. Like,
we're like getting it.
So Alexa stops in front of me. She's like, Skyla, go in my bag, get my keys. So I'm like, all right.
This is the most pathetic part of the whole thing. Like, we just, mind you, we literally just walked for like 30 minutes through like the pitch black woods by ourselves. No. And we made it through, and now this is what happens.
So I'm like, okay, let me get your keys. So I'm trying to dig through her bag. It's dark. I'm trying to like hold my phone. I'm trying to manage.
Flashlight. It was like a mess.
I'm trying to, whatever. Of course, where are the keys? Come to find out, they're in the bottom of the bag. But
She's like, bitch, where are they? Where are they?
But Alexa, there was this bug or whatever, some sort. She's like, like screams, sprints up the stairs. I'm like,
dude, my bag is fucking open. It's dark out. Like, my flashlight's like not even in front of me. I'm just fucking like tripping all over the place. The bug, we can hear the buzzing. The buzzing's like flying around me, Morgan, and Skylar because we all had lights on. So
they're attracted to the light. We're so stupid we didn't realize.
Huge, dude.
Yeah, because as soon as you started running, it came right up in my face. I was like, all right.
Bitch, we're literally... So now, after we just went through this whole fucking hike, the three of us are running, fucking screaming through the parking lot from this fucking bug, okay?
From the bug.
My bag is wide open. No, I don't even have the keys.
No, literally, so that was what I was going to say. So it's like, we're literally up there. We all have our flashlights on. I don't even know who it was. I think it might have been you. I don't know. You're like, it's because of the fucking flashlights. Like,
I know, we're like, turn off the flashlights. So then we're trying to fucking turn off flashlights, but then it's pitch black and we can't fucking see the Jeep.
Yeah, exactly. And I know, you could like hear it in Alexa's voice. Like, Alexa was so done. She was like, I just need my keys. Like, I just need my keys.
I low-key got an attitude with this bitch because I was like, just get the fucking keys out of the bag and let's fucking go. Like, I was so done at this point. Like, it had literally been like the most stressful 2 hours.
No, literally, like,
I'm like, we need to go.
We were literally all standing around this Jeep, like, waiting to get in, and like everyone was done with each other. I swear, for like a solid 30 seconds, we're like, just get me inside this Jeep. So no, I am safe and I'm away from the bugs. I'm away from...
Like, we just wanted... I swear to God, by the time that she literally went into my bag, got the keys, we unlocked it, and we sat in there, we all just took like a big sigh and we were like, holy shit. Like, it was just like, holy shit. Yeah. What the fuck?
And then it's like, skip forward 30 minutes, we're all singing Miss Independent, Neo.
Dude,
so, like, jamming to it, you know what I mean? Like,
dude,
I'm like, okay.
Literally 30 minutes after, the three of us in the fucking car, Miss Independent. Like, so fucking hard. Like, we were just jamming to the early 2000s R&B. Like, what happened did not just happen.
I'm gonna buy you a drink.
I'm gonna take you home with me. I got money in the bag.
No, literally, like, I'm telling you, we're all, like, dancing, like, fingers up in the air, like,
like, we were just, like, you would not even have known that that's what we just went through. Like, we switched like that, and it was whatever.
Like, looking back at it, I'm like...
like, was tonight even real?
No, like, I swear to God. And then we get back to High Point.
And we're literally here. We're fucking filming this right now.
So now it's 12:59, so 1 o'clock in the morning, and we're sitting in the School of Communications. And
sharing
the
podcast.
Story. Yeah, we're sharing. Yeah.
So if that doesn't describe our lives right now, I don't know what does. Talk about a fucking night, but it's like, wow, I'm happy we made it past 7 p.m. I'm like, whatever.
You know what? We could look back on this and be like, this was the one night at 7 p.m. we weren't worrying about dinner.
Well, forget about fucking dinner. We basically starved ourselves for the whole second half of the day because we were just trying to survive.
We did.
All right, guys. I hope you enjoyed that story. That's all I have to say.
Yeah, it was quite the adventure.
It was. We are going to move into our last segment because that story did take us quite a while to tell.
Yes.
We want to do some Would You Rathers. We think that'd kind of be fun.
I know. I feel like it is fun. Like, some stuff is just, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I think it'd be fun. You know, a little different segment that we've never done before.
Right. All right, so I have them pulled up on my computer, so I can just read them off, and then we can go from there. So, the first one. Would you rather live forever or die in the next 5 minutes? I can answer that now. The next 5 minutes. So my standing point on today would be the next 5 minutes. I can't do it. Your answer? Like, can I ask?
I'm like, yeah, that definitely does change depending on the day. You know, that's a loaded question. I'm like, it's so simple. Because it's just like, I have some good, like, really good things going on for me right now, but then I also have, like, things that are just, like, a lot of work, but, you know, they're also good. So I'm like, I'm stressed, but I'm also kind of like, I gotta say, I'm kind of good stressed. Other than school. But other than school, I'm kind of good stressed. So I would want to live forever. You know, see how it goes. Write it out.
Sure. I'm happy for you. I really am. I'm like, good for you. I'm really happy. Yeah. So I'm like, I can't really agree. I'm like, all these projects that I'm just... Okay,
we can't talk about that right now.
Okay. Would you rather have your significant other look through all of your texts, chats, email, whatever, internet history, or your employer?
Honestly, I mean, I have nothing to hide, like, significant otherwise, but... So I don't know, but, like, I don't really employer... Well, I guess, I feel like your employer... I mean, I don't have an employer right now, but I'm thinking, like, future. I also don't really have a boyfriend right now, but I'm like, so I'm thinking future. I like, would, like, drinking and stuff, would that be stuff that, like, you can't really show an employer?
I mean, I don't really know. It's just, like, text and chats. Like, I feel like that has pros and cons because you can be texting. I could be texting you about something.
I mean, I would probably say I would rather have my significant other just because I don't know what would upset the employer. And I feel like that would just be too personal. And, I have nothing to hide for a significant other. So, like,
yeah. I feel like a lot of people would say that. But
yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe not the cheaters.
True. I'm like, Jay. Jay. I'm like, Cinderella.
Oh my God. If the shoe fucking fits.
Would you rather be the drunk who cries the entire night or the drunk who starts stupid arguments with strangers? Well, I am the one that cries the entire night.
Well, dude, can we talk about freshman year? Like, I don't think we ever mentioned this, like, in all our stories that we've shared. Freshman year, like, I hadn't really drank, like, during high school that much. Like, I had never really gotten, like, drunk. Like, that just wasn't me, like, in high school. I was always, like, the driver, you know? So I was never really drinking. But when we came here, freshman year, like, I kid you not, like, I was discovering, like, my drunk self, and I cried every single night in the beginning. Do you remember this? It became, like, the joke. Like, I was, like, literally, like, labeled. Like, I used to say, I can't see. I would cry over my mom. Like, it was always, I was a mess.
I can't see.
I can't see.
I'm like, this bitch's eyes are open. Wake up.
Dude, it was weird. It was weird. I don't know what that was, but I guess I was just discovering, like, literally being shit-faced for the first time, and it was scary discovering.
I just am a very emotional person, so it's like,
right. I'm really not. That's why it's, like, weird for me.
It was just, yours was more so, like, whining.
I know, yeah, it was it was really annoying, to say the least.
But I mean, like, when everyone else is drunk, no one really realized, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I feel like, though, nobody was ever as drunk as me. Like, that's why it was so weird, you know? But, I mean, except for you. It was really just the two of us.
And then there were two. Yeah, no, I agree. So we're both, like, the criers.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we were kind of talking about this the other day. I feel like, well, actually, some girls are the ones to start arguments, but, like, why do boys just fight when they're drunk? Like,
okay,
fist fight.
Yeah, okay, I'm like, now we're getting into a topic we can fucking talk. Literally, was it Thursday that we picked up our friends? We did. Thursday, we picked up our friends from, like, after hours, like, one of the bars, and, like, a fight broke out. People were pulling, like, knives and guns. I'm like, what? Like, and we were talking about this, like, why the hell do guys get this, like, these beer muscles? Like, why is that a thing?
Right.
It's honestly the most unattractive thing in the entire world. So, like, all those guys out there that think that's, like, so fucking cool, it's literally so not. It pisses off every bitch.
Yeah, it was
every single girl.
I know. It was so, like, you should have seen this parking lot. Like,
it's ridiculous.
They decided to walk across the street, so when we picked them up, they were on the opposite side, so we could clearly see the parking lot. We were literally,
like, in a, like, random parking lot at, like, 12 a.m. just watching across the street.
Alexa's hair was literally in curlers. Dead ass in curlers. Can we discuss on that? Or rollers, whatever.
Wait, I don't know. Is that the same thing?
Either way. So she looked so hot. She looked so hot.
Like, sitting in my Jeep, me and Skylar in the front seat, me and my rollers, like, both of us in sweatpants and a sweatshirt. We're just, like, jaws on the floor watching.
Because it was so like, we're talking like these big security guards, like, just
it was crazy.
Running in every direction.
It was literally like 100 people in a small parking lot just, like, running at each other.
I know. I was like
it looks like a mosh pit.
Exactly. So I'm like, moral of the story, if you're a fighter, just why? Like,
she's like, if you're a fighter, why?
I'm just like, stop. It's embarrassing.
It's really embarrassing. Like, we were talking about this, like, if that were, like, my significant other, like, in the future or whatever, like, you are getting broken up with in that moment, because nobody wants to deal with that, and that is just so embarrassing. That gets put, like, on you.
Yeah.
Like, who wants to be responsible for that? Oh my God.
I know. It's just not worth it.
Yeah, no.
Would you rather run into your ex-boyfriend at the club or one of your parents? Both of our parents would be at the club.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, our parents, we club with the parents.
Yeah, I'm like, yes. I'm like, Joe.
Joe.
Jessica.
Yeah.
My parents really haven't been down here. Like, when I think about it.
Oh my God, bitch, we'll take them out. Let's have my parents and your parents come down at the same time, and we'll all just go out.
True.
Like, my parents, like, literally at the frat, like, it's not.
Yes. I know. Because every time my parents come down, they just stay with my family. So it's not like they're here going out.
Like, bitch, we'll take them out for a night.
I know. We should.
Yeah, we should.
I mean, even if I had to pick, I would not pick any ex or person I talk to. Like, no.
I mean, I don't really have, like, an ex situation like that.
I mean, I don't have an official thing. But even, like, boys I've talked to, I'm like, no.
I don't know. I've never really had anything that went, like, south like that.
I'm not the boy?
Huh?
Not the boy that we talked about? We didn't give him a name.
Oh, I mean, would that count? I mean, no. I did. We literally did. We did run into him the other day.